Hi, it's Beezy and it's April 29th, 2022 and I'm on the path and I don't know if this is maybe it's a rambling on the path, but I wanted to play a little bit with the feeling, the thought, the connection of giving oneself permission, giving yourself permission to be more of who you are, to be all of who you are, to stand in the moment where you are right now and connect with all of who you are. And do that in a way that's an inside job, that encompasses all of your physicality, that encompasses all of your linear, out there life, existence, responsibilities, attachments, and yet and still come fully into you and give yourself the love, the trust, the generosity, the courageous step to be all of who you are. Certainly more of who you are right this moment than you were the moment before you started connecting with me here. And feel into that being on every facet of your very existence. Feel beyond just the false construct. Feel beyond the tangible linear. Feel beyond what you can conceive of as the possibilities of what that would mean. And be more of, be all of. All is, well, the all was inspiration. All is what I'm going for, what I am becoming. And the thought to play with was, do you? Will you? Are you? Do you choose to? Because it's a choosing. To be all of who you are. All of the light that you are. All of the magic that you are. All of the potentiality and possibility and creational force, vibrational creational force of who you are. So it feels like to spend some moments contemplating that and spend some moments breathing into that, whether it's quietly sitting down, whether it's walking in a lovely place, whether it's in a moment in an elevator as you ride from one floor to the next, whatever that is, that you take that moment or combination of moments. Maybe it's on the commute home or the commute to work. Maybe it's on from one segment of your day to the next. It doesn't really matter. But it's choosing to invest in yourself and your time and become all of you. I guess today for me is a becoming day because there are so many becomings that are unfolding. Feeling within me a different change in relationship with myself and each of my dogs and the cat. The cat is very different. And part of that arises and arrives for me, for each one of us, and how that works by choosing it, by allowing it, by stepping into it, by becoming what you're already becoming, which is something totally new, an amazing being of light. Whether you know it or not, understand it or not, or believe it or not, makes absolutely no difference. Because it's so, and it's because what's unfolding, and because you, in your greater beingness, in your greater wisdom, in your full connection to Source and all that is, deemed it to be happening. And something about today, not certain what it is, and perhaps it doesn't matter, but there's something about today, not only on this, the date of today and the energy of today, not only on this more multidimensional level, this more spirit level, this more etheric level, but on this tangible level, on this linear stuff outside there, systems crumbling down, the inflation rising, all of that kind of stuff. There's something very tangible and very metamorphic and etheric and fully cosmically heart-based and visceral all at the same time. And so I was guided to pop on and ask you, will you become all of you? Will you choose to do that? And will you choose to step into that moment, those moments, that becoming now? In this some kind of sea change, some kind of energetic change, something has arrived. And you know what that is? You, me, all of us have arrived in this appointed moment of unfolding. So take for a moment that question of will you do that, and maybe play with, on a linear level, well, what does that mean? What does that look like in my day-to-day moments, in how I interact with ongoing commitments or responsibilities or choices or desires? How do I change that? And it seems, since I'm in the middle of changing everything, I am at least an experiential, for myself, student and becoming master at it, because I'm still here each moment. I'm expanding each moment. I'm moving through all of it with the singular passion and focus of becoming fully, in a accelerated way, all of me now. And since I'm eternal, the next now is more of that, and it's another moving forward. But there's great magic in asking us, I don't know why it's not picking them up, but they're all over the place splashing, in asking oneself, in committing to oneself, in honoring the light, in honoring love absolute, in you standing all in and choosing to become all of you. And then take the actionable steps etheric and physical. Take the seemingly hard choices or moments of discomfort or moments of uncertainty or moments of I haven't got a frig clue what it is. And yet again, choose that. Because in just the little bit that I've traveled, although considerably, from the moment, well, it's been many moments, but certainly from the moment that I tendered my resignation, even in the hardest parts, even in the confusing parts, even in the unknown, scary, what did I do parts, it's been more delicious, more alive, more expansive, and I've done a lot of things that have been delicious, alive, expansive, fun, joyous, out there reaching, stretching, crazy, fun, exhilarating, hyper-accelerated on all levels. And yet and still, this has been amazing, amazing. And I know there's so much more to come. I am witnessing it. I'm feeling it. I'm getting hints of it and notices of it and guidance of it and people walking up to me who I may know a little or may know not at all and saying phrases that my MGs, my master guides, my soul, my heart, my expansive team have said to me, and this being shows up and says the same phrase, seemingly out of context, seemingly not in their vernacular, seemingly foreign to them, pauses for a moment and repeats it. Talk about orchestration. Talk about amazing orchestration. And I did that. All of me did that. And I'm wanting to play. I'm calling forth to play with people, so many vast array of beings who want to play with that, because that's the moment that we are at now. That's what's coming. That's what's unfolding. That's what's already here, materializing. And if one was waiting, waiting is over, because it's the moment. And it begins now. So will you choose? Are you choosing? Do you give yourself the choice, the permission, the love, the joy to embrace all of you? To become fully your light, your breath, your magic, and start to soar. Even when there's mud on your wings, to start to soar. Because it's the only way you'll get to those heart's desires. It's the only way they will come and manifest and multiply and create more heart's desires, and in a true way that is undiminished, unlimited, unfettered, and enlivened perpetually. Because that's the truth of who we are. That's the magic of who we are. And the light, the breath, the love absolute is joyfully encouraging us on to do that. And the other, which would be the normal, the regular, the status quo, it is dematerializing right in front of our very eyes. So come play. Come and be all of you. I'm, as I said, depending on my perception at the nanosecond, I'm just at the beginning or well on my way to that. And it's astonishingly beautiful. It's mesmerizing what is really here, what is really visible with all of my sensory array, what is really experienceable, and just even playing with them. The far reaches of the edge of the possibilities that one can see and experience it's breathtaking on a whole range of emotions and colors, and it's the symphony of the spheres embodied in what we create. So, what you think? What will you choose? It's fun. It is really amazing, and I haven't even begun to become into the light that I am. But I'm playing with it, and I'm inviting others to come play too. I love you.